Hello guys, welcome to this channel. In this video I'm gonna show you how to open up Skeletor, the toy action figure that were launched by Mattel in the 80s. So this video was inspired in a video from Toy Polloi that I saw a battle armor Skeletor being opened up by using a hammer. But here I have a normal Skeletor. As you can see, I will try to open his chest because this Skeletor has a damage. Unfortunately, this Skeletor cannot do the movement of punch. So for doing that, I will try to use a hammer. As you can see, it's a small one, and also a piece of wood to put the Skeletor and hit it. So the Skeletor, as you can see, has the movement broke. So if you pull back, it is not getting to the front again to do the movement of the punch. And I will show you another action figure from the same line that you can see that's working perfectly. So if you pull back, it comes to the front and gives us a punch. So you will need a hammer, also a piece of wood, and you will need a cup of wine. The cup of wine is very important, you will see. So let's get back to Skeletor. So first of all, you need to remove his arms because you need to hammer in the arm support. So it's important to see that the arms has to be in this position, and you can pull it and it comes out so easily. In the right position, pull it again, and I will remove the second one. So now both arms were removed, and I will put the Skeletor in the place. And before starting, much important part is to drink a little bit of wine to get courage to hammer your action figure, just in case if you are oldest of 18. Very important that. So now I will try to open up this Skeletor by hammering. So one important thing that I realized by opening up Battle Armor Skeletor is that the Skeletor has to be aligned as I'm doing now. But even if I tried by hammering, as you can see, is not opening this up. So the Battle Armor Skeletor were much more easily than that. It's taking too long. I decided to pass the video so fast, and then you will be able to see that I changed my idea. So hammering worked actually for Battle Armor Skeletor, but unfortunately for this toy is not possible because the plastic is different, and also there is much more glue inside in the edge and also in the contact points that are inside Skeletor. So you will see that I will change my mind and I will decide to drill a hole here in the arm support, because this part you will not be able to see once I put the arms back together. So I decided to drill a hole here, and you will see that I did it for both sides. And also I have used a knife, a screwdriver, and also a stiletto to start to open. So first I start by stiletto to get some parts separated, and then I start by using a screwdriver. In the end, I used this knife. This knife, I realized that was a great idea because actually it's much more stronger than another tools that I was trying to use, and I get the chest separated from the back much more easily by using the knife. But now I realize that there is a center place that is still connected, but it was also broke again. So as you can see here, all the edges had glue, and I had to get it apart. It was the worst part of this restoration, and I can say that it was the most difficult restoration that I did because of that. And as you can see, there are 5 points that were glued, and I had to remove them. Just 1 point of contact were removed without get it broke. So the remaining parts I had to remove by breaking it, but it's not important because you can glue again, or you can just put the arms back together and everything will be done. No need to glue if you don't want, it's not necessary. But as you can see here, I'm showing that I drill the rolls in the place that will not be visible. This is very important because unfortunately in this place you will do a little bit of damage, because from here you will start by doing by drilling a hole, and then you use a stiletto to start to open. Once you open a bit, you can use a stronger knife to get the chest separated from the back of Skeletor. So once I get it opened, I realized that the spring is in bad condition. As you can see here, the Skeletor inside is too much dirty because of that. So I will have to clean up everything, and also I will have to replace the spring that's inside because it's in too bad condition. There is no possibility to recover that. So this part is too much dirty. I will clean up, and also to replace the spring is important to remember that you cannot go to the store and say, I want the spring that's inside the Skeletor, because it's not selling, it's not being selling. So you need to find something that can be replaced here, you know. And you will see in a few minutes from where I removed a piece of spring that worked perfectly. So let's clean it up, and everything will be done and will be tested to show you how it works in the end. Now I will show you here that even I took a lot of time, I did it so calmly. Even if that I get some some parts a little bit damaged. So one part actually didn't I didn't get separated. Actually it broke. Is that what I'm showing up now? But I have the piece in another side, so once I place it together again and put the arms, probably it will not appear. Okay, so also I removed the legs, but it's not necessary. Skeletor and another is equal to other figures of same collection, so once you get it open up, the worst part is done. It's hardest part, and also I can say that it's the most difficult restoration that I have done. I don't think that's so easy that everybody can do, because you will need to put a lot of attention in the step-by-step process, because it's so easily it can be easily broken in the part that you don't like. So pay attention when you are doing that, because if not, you will get your toy easily break it. You can break it easily, you know. So now I want to clean that, to finish and try to see if we can get the Skeletor again. I'm showing now the knife because this tool actually I get lots of time when I started to use, because stiletto and also the normal knife has no stronger enough to do the job. So once I tried with hardest one, I get it more easily done, and as you can see, without lots of damage. But actually I think that I had a little bit of luck, because I get separated in the place that I was expected. Just one place that broke a little bit, but it's not too much damage. So I can say that it was successfully done. So now let's wait a little bit, because in this moment I'm choosing a replacement to the spring. See that part? In this moment I get everything done. So the spring was replaced, and I will put the chest again. But before doing that, let me show you how I did. So I have done. Now I will explain you that I will put the chest back again, and this part that I drill the hole will not appear anymore, so there is no reason to worry, you know. And also I am telling you that it's important to start with a screwdriver and then with a stiletto to avoid any damage, because the start part is the most difficult part. And also you get a few space, you can put this knife that is much more hardest than others, and with this one I get much more easily both parts, front and back, separated. So I highly recommend you starting doing like that, you know. As I'm showing now, I get just one damage of a little piece that should be in the back part, but at least it is in the front part. So once I put it together again, everything will be done. I could be passing some kind of epoxy in the edges to fix those parts, but also I decided to put together the arms. I will decide to do not use glue or something. I will just put together the chest and the back, and I will put the arms, nothing more. So I wouldn't say that it's a restoration that everyone can be doing, because it's mandatory to have lots of patience, and you have to be very carefully to get these pieces apart, because if you are trying to be rush, you can easily break the toy, and you will lose everything, because you know get these parts is sometimes much more difficult to get the entire action figure again. So here I'm showing from where I get the spring. The spring I get from resistance of a shower. So I cut it and it remains a lot. I can use for another restorations if it is needed, but I hope actually that it's the last one because it was for sure the most difficult restoration that I did. Now I'm showing that I passed the spring through two holes that is inside this black piece, and I have to turn it from the leg to pass to the second hole, and then I tied everything. So this is just one spring, there is no wire. I just get straight 6 centimeters of spring to do the tide, and then I did a piece of spring to get connected to the central piece, and now I need to put the chest again in the place. I need to put the arms, and I need to test if everything will work fine. So now I'm putting together. See that I will not glue anymore, as I told you. It can be done, but if you do and then you decide to open it again, you will have the same problem. So I decided just to put both of them together, and I will put the arms back again. So as you can see, you can put it so easily. I will put the second one. And after doing all of this, let's check if it's still working. So let's put on camera, and now as you can see, it's working. So thank you so much for watching this video. See you.